Okay. All right. Let's see if y'all can hear me okay. Are we in the building? Are we in the building? Peace to everyone that's come through. Monica, I see you. What's going on? I'm going to try to make this short as possible, just about an hour, because these lives can drain you. They can drain you, but, let some people kind of come in. And I'm just going to give my little 2 cents on your boy, Papa Bear. But I felt I had to speak on this. There's so much. I think we got to make other parts because, let's other people come in. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, I'm gonna try to get through this brief, and you can't even cover everything with this. You can't cover everything because, excuse me, because there's so much. Hold on, oh man, don't make no mistakes out here. But yeah, this little scandal, and it is when you compare everything. And one of the points I'm gonna make towards the end, and let me just check to see if I can even hear myself. Hold on a second, y'all. Yep, I can hear myself. Yeah, so you see what it is. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit subscribe. If you can, throw a little money in the pot, because you know what? If this Negro can basically collect and scam the fuck out of you and not give you anything, at least hit me off with something where I'm giving you the news. But shout out to a bunch of people out there who's been keeping it up. Black Anonymous, we'll probably touch into some of her work as well. But I'm gonna try to make this quick because I gotta wake up for work tomorrow morning, and it is, I see a long day in front of me. But let's dive right into this. Right into the YouTube buzz surrounding your boy Papa, the self-proclaimed Prince of Pan-Africanism, really the Prince of Pookie-ism, but that's another story. But this man who's invokes Marcus Garvey's name, claims his lineage, even a lineage of Frederick Douglass, which I don't see how is that even possible. Harriet Tubman. He even said he was a descendant of Richard Allen. Just a concoction made up in his own mind. And we're going to revisit some of his older videos. All right. And like I said, this is probably going to be another part because you have to look back at some of the videos that this man has done, and you have to ask yourself, what was I thinking listening to this dude? How was he able to pull this shit off? But we'll revisit some, and you'll be surprised at some of the rhetoric that comes out of his own mouth. But latest drama, his own daughter exposes him as a deadbeat for allegedly, it's always been that he's confessed to himself over the years that he ain't shit as a father. But it's comedic because the question is, why are you surprised? He's practically been telling us all along, both in his words and not allegedly, actually in paperwork, which we're going to bring that out as well. So there's paperwork, there's his own words that said, listen, I ain't shit as a father. All right. And that's the figure he projects. So let's just unpack a couple of things. But before we do anything, I just saw some news run across my desk. I just want to go over this. All right. And shout out to everybody that's come in. But I just want to get into this news right here. Where is it? Banners. No, not this. Media asked, yes. I want to read this story. This shit came right across my desk. Look at this. Look at this. This is from Vibe magazine. Dr. Umar faces physical abuse claims by alleged daughter, urges followers to pick a side. And let's read. Dr. Umar Johnson and his alleged daughter Anissa have, it's not alleged, he's already claimed this woman. And we'll get into that in a minute. In a heated online feud with the young woman making even more serious allegations against the self-proclaimed Prince of Pan-Africanism. Following her accusations of Dr. Umar being a deadbeat father, she now claimed that he physically abused her mother in the past. And her word says, he put his effing hands on her. What the F is wrong with him? He should be in effing jail, she claimed. Like, really, he should be in jail. She also shared more details about her mother's alleged relationship with him. How they have alleged when they both birthed you? But go on. Alleged relationship with him, revealing that they met in college and that they ended things for after 5 years of dating. Meanwhile, Dr. Umar went live on his own platform addressing the ongoing drama and urged his followers to pick a side just like any cult leader would. He preached, don't let the evil take us. If you with me, you with me. If you ain't, you ain't. I'm not begging nobody. The only thing good coming out of this unfortunate situation is everybody's got to pick a side. Pick a side and stay on it. Please stay on your side. No more frenemies. That's from your boy Papa. So, and it turns out this girl has her own Instagram. We'll get into that in a minute. He said, pick a side. So last week, Umar declared to Anissa that he would only have a conversation about the matter if her mother was present, so both sides can be heard. So in other words, folks, he's admitting that that is, in fact, his kid. Anissa, on the other hand, explained her desire not to reconcile with her alleged father, but to find another sibling who she claims is also Dr. Umar's daughter. She alleged that when she asked Johnson about her alleged sibling, he refused to provide any information. In response to these allegations, Dr. Umar took to Instagram, where he quickly fired back at Anissa's claims. He accused her of using his name for clout and dismissed her allegations or accusations, trying to build your streamers' struggles. Well, it's actually struggle streamers off my back. Coming out of nowhere, acting like you've been looking for me, he wrote. Get Mama Smurf, and I'll have my white man paperwork. So now the white man's paperwork, the white man that you bash so much, now his paperwork is legit. But whatever. We can do a sit down. I've been paying child support since you came out of the womb. Deadbeat who? So again, for everyone who keeps saying alleged, he told you this is his kid. And I'm just going to stop here for a second. She needs to help keep the same energy and bring her mother to the table, he captioned under Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey. So he has been going back and forth with this woman. If this is fake, if this is cap, then why is he going back and forth? Come on, y'all. So, me go back here for a sec. But yeah, that's from Vibe magazine. So let's look at this here. This is from Umar's Instagram. Let me, first of all, they changed up. Man, the freaking StreamYard has been changed up. Shit. Haven't used it in a while, I guess. Anyways, I hope I'm able to see this. Yep. This is from his Instagram right here. So let's read. It's for people who still don't think that this is his daughter. Question, Dr. Umar, I'm sorry you have to go through this. Can you provide a little insight on what's going on with your daughter right now? So for people who say, that's not his daughter, this is cap, this is BS, she's just trying. Here's what Umar said about the daughter who he hasn't seen in some time, if at all. He said family. Always got to throw the family in there. That right there. That word is now nothing but a hustle. These people ain't family. Whether it's him, whether it's Sneaky Reeky, none of these, they're not family. This is a money grab. Nothing more and nothing less. My daughter and I have been in contact with each other for several years now. She has reached out to me intermittently for the past 8 years or so, since high school. Now, being in the tech field, the word intermittently means, from time to time. I have people who, like end users, as we call them, who use the term intermittently. I'm like, okay, why use such a big word? Just say that the sound is crackling or you're getting service from time to time. Intermittently. They like using that word. So it basically means I've seen her once in a while. But my number has not changed in 20 years, which means nothing, by the way, because what good is a number if you don't pick up the phone? And Umar, being the narcissist, he's not going to pick up the phone for anybody. That's just not the case. This was done intentionally so that my children could always contact me no matter what. Each and every time that I have heard from my child, I've asked to see and spend time with her. She has never accepted my request for a meeting in all of those years, but she's popping out now, bro. Anyway, as soon as I mentioned wanting to see her, the conversation drops immediately until she decides to bless me with another random text message the following year. Come on, guys. Like, seriously. The reason why this is all cap as far as Umar is concerned, he has so many people enabling him. So many people. There are people I'm sure that would, heck, wait a minute, let me just take a drink. You think that he doesn't have people that follow him that's not going to rent him a jet or fly his daughter out to see him? Like this is just, like I said, you look at some of the old videos and you'll ask yourself, how this dude pulled this scam? So he said, with another random message, right? The following year, I often felt I was being intentionally played with, excuse me, but continued to press for the opportunity to meet with her. She did once provide some insight when she texts, my mother doesn't want me communicating with you at all. Okay. Currently, she's being completely dishonest and acting like I haven't been trying to, okay, I guess there's more here. Trying to, okay, connect with her. Every time I've asked to see her, she would cut off the conversation. This has went on for nearly a decade. If you're able to text your father randomly when you feel like it, why wouldn't you text him a graduation invitation or meet with him just once? Just 24 to 48 hours prior to this money grab campaign of hers, I had posted several voiceover videos from various sisters on social media. I have never posted so many of them at once before. Additionally, I posted a screenshot of my monthly Instagram views, which is about 18 million views monthly. So keep in mind, for what that says is this man, like, he doesn't seem like he manages money, or, the dude is getting paper from Instagram at least, plus the donations and shit, which is fine. I mean, you can get your money from Instagram. That's cool, but Umar ain't broke. All right, the social media presence, he definitely gets money from King Khan consciousness. So he has the resources to go out, and with his daughter being, hold up a second, his daughter asked not to see her mother said she's not to see him. Her daughter's not 18. I'm not 13. His daughter's 18, 19, 20, 21. Come on, man. Come on, dog. So 18 million views monthly. My daughter, seeing all of the publicity these women were receiving, seized upon the opportunity to help herself to some free promotion as well through a slander campaign against her father for views and money. So again, folks, this is not alleged. That girl that you see all over social media is his daughter. If this situation is about getting some answers, why are you bragging about all the views your slander videos are getting? And why are you telling people they have to pay you $5,000 for an interview? Why not? Why not? Why not? Yeah, cash in, because people want to clout chase off you. Why not get some money off of the shit? Anyways, I see some people have come in. Let's see. But you believe, yeah. So this guy believes what he's saying. Yeah, let this guy stay in. Listen, let all the Umar supporters stay in. I mean, we'll get to y'all in a second, because again, look back at Umar's old videos. How can you believe anything that comes out of this Negro's mouth? So, I mean, when you look at his actions, and let me just get out of this here, stop sharing and go into this. You like anyone who believes this dude at this stage in the game, man, like, come on, bro. Let's go back to yeah, I'll do that, but I don't let this guy go. Don't what you call it. Don't any Umar detractors. I don't want any of them to go, because I want to see them make fools of themselves. Because how can you even believe anything? I mean, keep in mind, this is the same dude, okay, like you, who used to this is the same guy that doxed his own daughter. Remember that? Actually, let's go back to that. Let's go back. Like I said, I'm going to show some old things where you guys can pretty much see for yourself. Hold on a sec. Let's go back. Shout out to Black Anonymous and fair use, because you never know. People. She may get mad, and she may say, "I didn't actually get good permission," but she's been on top of this. She's been on top of this for a minute. So let's go ahead and let's go into the video where this man, this ain't nothing new with him, because in the new video, and I'm talking about this video right here, right? Where are we at here? Yeah, let's go back to the banner. No, let's go back to, yeah. In this video right here, where he's got the star in his stomach, which whatever, but in this video, he's talking about he told his followers to go and go into his daughter's chats, right? Like you got his followers saying, why are you bringing this on social media? But he's using social media as a weapon. Well, let's get back to, this is nothing new with your boy Umar Johnson. Where is that? I know it's somewhere here where he talked about when he doxed the mother of his kids. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, let's listen to this, folks. Let's listen to this. Let's listen to your boy Papa, right? Hold on a second. And just look at some of these old videos of Umar Johnson, bro. Look at the old videos. So let me see. Present. Oh, yeah. Share screen. Bada bing. Bada boom. Here we go. Let's listen.
And some people like, Doc, you should have done that video the other day. We talked about your baby mom telling you the child support. I had to. God forbid, if I die today tomorrow, who will tell my daughter that your father loved you? Exactly. And the only reason why he wasn't there because your mom kept him out. Somebody got to let her know that. Because her mom ain't going to tell her the truth. And her grandma.
How is a strong black man, how does he let a woman keep him out? I mean, there's this one YouTuber. I've listened to a bunch of people, and as you know, a lot of people jumped on this. I didn't jump on it right away, but there's this, what's her name? I'll get her in a second, but she's in and out of court. So you're not going to fool people who are in and out of court with that deal with this. And she says everything he's talking about is cap. Women can't really keep you out like that unless you're a danger. He's acting like there are armed guards keeping him away from his daughter. Like, seriously.
I ain't going to tell the truth. You see what I'm saying? So you got to drop a couple little tidbits. I didn't go in too deep, just enough. So somebody can pull, if something happened to me. Because what I think is so selfish about what my daughter's mother is doing is my life, my work is a very dangerous work.
Hold on.
Taking you to child support. I had to.
Hold on.
God forbid, if I die today tomorrow, who will tell my daughter that your father loved you? Exactly. And the only reason why he wasn't there because your mom kept him out. Somebody got to let her know that.
Now, mind you, this ain't this daughter right here. This is his other daughter. So for people making excuses going after the daughter that's coming out now, what about this daughter? You notice that the story is still the same.
Because her mom ain't going to tell her the truth. And her grandma ain't going to tell her the truth. You see what I'm saying?
The mother and the grandmother. And my dude, like, I think I remember this, dude. How do some of these people look now, man? Serious.
So you got to drop a couple little tidbits. I didn't go in too deep, just enough. So somebody can pull, if something happened to me. Because what I think is so selfish about what my daughter's mother is doing is my life, my work is a very dangerous work. You don't know how long this man got, and you keep it from his baby. And my baby girl looks just like me. You understand? And my oldest daughter, she almost at the age where she's free to do what she wants. So we're going to be able to build that relationship better. You see what I'm saying?
Now let's get back to that. He's talking about the daughter that's exposing him now. And he said we'll be able to build that relationship better. And he's referring to her as baby Smurf, right? And calling her all types of names. I mean, like, y'all are just easily manipulated, bro.
Better. You see what I'm saying? Because she almost free. But my baby girl, she's starting off. We need that time. And the fact she would take me to child support when all I asked for was a day a week. I said I would give you the money. I just need a day a week. She don't even want to give me a day a week, though. My baby girl's 6.5. She never been anywhere with me in 6 years, bro. Not to the movies, the zoo. If I want to see her, I got to go to the grandma house. For what? For what? Because I didn't marry you? For what? You don't do that. But that's what they do. But they right up there on Germantown Avenue, all the way Live Cafe. So get the address, because I would damn well tell you. Because I want everybody to go to All the Way Live Cafe. My sister Aisha and Mama Beverly selling them vegan platters, talking that soul vegan shit. They say, why can't this man see his baby without y'all sitting in his face?
You know how much of a bitch nigga you got to be to follow this guy's orders and say, and walk up to a couple of women that you don't even know. You don't know the situation. These fools, and I'm kind of jumping ahead here. Let's just get into one of his open dick holders, and that's We Unlock, who runs into everybody's live, anyone who talks about Umar, just simply talk about him, he gets pissed off. I can't actually. I think I could. Hold on a second. I'm gonna play this. This was give me a second. Hold on. Dude, I'm all off script because I have so much to say, but this is let's listen to this fool. Listen to what Shion Cock is doing because he has such a man crush on Umar Johnson, right? Listen to this for a second, and I'm glad that Ringo checked him. This is from Ringo TV. Hold on, let me just make sure. I should have it here. Hold on a second. Let's see. Is it? Shoot, I thought I had it. Hold on. I know I got it here somewhere. Hold on. Nope. Hold on. Here we go. Listen. Listen to this fool. This is what he's been doing online, making an absolute and complete ass of himself, going into every chat of anyone who discusses Umar Johnson. Listen to this.
Okay. Let me get this straight. We on Lock Nation. You're saying, but what business it is of yours, bro? First of all, why you even watching my platform?
Hold on.
Like you. Listen. You're saying, but what business? 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 You're saying, but what business?
Keep it a little private after this. Okay.
Let me get this straight. We on Lock Nation. You're saying, but what business it is of yours, bro? First of all, why you even watching my platform, clown? Like you tripping.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You over here watching me, but telling me what business is it of yours, bruh? And you in my business. Like, I don't get it. I'm doing content. You watching my content. You're gonna tell me, so basically it's none of my business. If it's none of my business, why are you here listening? It's not making any sense, dog. You're saying, ain't this the white man's app? Here we go with the white man. I tell you, bro, these ninjas are always worrying about the white man. It's the white man's app, and you're on the app, hypocrite. I don't follow your damn Pan-Africanist nonsense. I don't care about none of that mumbo-jumbo BS. You know what I mean? Nobody cares about that. Where the money at? Where the bread?
Oh, no, then that's just one. I'm touching that fool in a second. But yeah, man. But this is your boy Umar. Again, this ain't nothing new. This is what I'm saying. This whole the child support and everything in this story, this ain't new, y'all. This is not new. This ain't new. So let's go back to this for a second. Listen, shout out to everybody who's coming, and what's up, Cutie, and I guess Payo Bunyan, the one Griffly's making bids on her twin culture daddy. She identity withheld. What's going on? That's it. Yeah, exactly. Listen, let me just say this. Shout out to you, bro. Listen, Griselda, I thought that she slandered me. I mean, bro, Like, how does she, yo, listen, I hope you don't pay her any mind. How does she do it? Go ahead and basically she compared, yeah, like that woman is lost her mind. She's crazy. She's crazy. She compared him to the worst of the worst, and she gave an example. She's that woman's lost her mind. She's out of her mind. I thought I got slandered. I mean, she just, but I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. But she's completely off her rocker. But yeah, man. Listen, he docks his own kid. He docks his own kid. All right. It's just of what. All right. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay. I just got cut off. Let me go back again. Like I said, that I don't know what happened to my Wi-Fi there. Anyway, let me go back again. The man, just when you think of all the people that are that are basically the people that are enabling him, all right? Like I said, he's doxed other people, he's revealed their personal information and his ethics and the ethics of the people that enable him. I mentioned what's his name? Dennis Sperling, right? The fool that was picking at the bones of Kevin Samuels, right? Then that clout died down, so he decided, oh, I'm gonna sue Africans. Well, I'm like, this was a whole scam right here. I'm gonna go ahead and sue Africans for reparations. After saying he was gonna sue everybody for critiquing Kevin Samuels. And now he's online talking about, I protect all black men, including Bill Cosby and R. Kelly and P. Diddy, and just a stellar lineup. He appeals to that crowd. Right? And I've heard a little bit about him. He's not even from the hood. Like, from what I understand, he's from a rich family or fairly well-off family. Dude, which makes sense because this dude went from doing rap videos to reality shows. Now he's a lawyer. Like, come on, bro. So, yeah. So anyway, but let's just go back now to because I gotta ask about the other people who were sticking up for Umar. And let me just say this, because eventually this is gonna make the white man's news. And people get behind Umar because he seems to be getting away with all the stuff he's doing. Let's just keep it a stack. All right. And a lot of people who probably don't pay their child support, they think they can be him. And the fact is, he has enablers that are gonna kind of hold him up. You saw that when he went to court in Philadelphia, but eventually you're gonna see this happen to other people. Tariq's gonna have his day. Jay Morrison, that's eventually gonna happen. For those who follow this community, the Israelite community, a big member of the Israelite community just got caught out there. It was revealed that he likes getting pegged. Let's just say that. And it's the light-skinned Israelites. You know, if you go through the YouTube streets, you'll see they're light-skinned Israelites, and their leader likes getting pegged by dominatrixes. So eventually this type of stuff is going to come out. Eventually this will come out. Now, I must ask, because remember back then, People were criticizing Umar, and he had a long history of fanboys, clout chasers. You know who they were. The goofy guys, huh? Including Flacco. There was one guy who, I used to visit his platform, or he came to mine from time to time. I still got the videos. Becazita, if you remember him. ACBN, African Centered Biological Network. Played Umar and like, oh, Umar makes a lot of sense. He's like, all right, what happened? And he's left YouTube for some reason. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he died. I don't know if he went, he's got a family. I don't know. I do not, I don't give a shit. But he jumped out the window for Umar. Brandon the Black Maggot, Mr. Pan-Africanism Strikes Back. Now he's doing a video. Oh, well, I think, Umar, this isn't right. This ain't right. Told you that shit years ago. And I was on there and Shion Cock was on there as well. When I went through my video and he was attacking me and he was attacking Make a Change. How is it looking now? But look at some of the old tapes, folks. Matter of fact, let's take a look. Let's take a look. And fair use, by the way, fair use. Y'all know Eli, right? What happened to common sense? Let's just stop here. Let's talk about child support if we can. Let's talk about some child support. Let's do this. Let's do this. Shout out to Black Anonymous. But now we're going to go to someone else. All right. And I'm going to speed this up. Again, fair use, fair use. I got to speed this up a little bit because you never know. Never know. But yeah, this dude stayed on the square. And everything has come to life. Here we go. Let's listen to this. Now, this is from, 5 years ago. This was the Breakfast Club. Listen to those Breakfast Club interviews again. And ask yourself, how in the entire fuck? I'll go into some of my videos. The Atlanta yoga store, remember that? When everybody was like, nah. How do you fall for this? But I want to, as you see, the video is an hour long, but he pinned something. I exposed Umar for not paying his child support. Let's listen, shall we?
Click search. Hold on right here. We're trying to document this purpose.
Hold on. I had to speed it up a bit. But let's listen. Let's listen. Let's listen. All right? Let's go.
Put it in the wrong way. Give me 1 second. First name. Give me 1 second. Oh,
Free.
There we go. Name.
Fair use, by the way. Fair use. And listen.
Second.
He's at the Pennsylvania child support site. I don't have a membership there. He has, though. Let's listen.
There we go. Is that his name? Umar Johnson? Let's zoom in so you can see it. And again, understand that if I was lying right now, I could be sued for this. I stand on what I'm saying right here. This is Umar Johnson. Go and look up this information. This man right here, if you come here and you click on this, you can see right here, generic order, interim order in effect, conference officer, generic order to vacate a bench warrant against the defendant is issued, generic order, pro SC contempt petition filed by plaintiff.
In what he's saying there, what he's showing you, not only is he in child support, he has to go kicking and screaming to pay. So not only does this fucker does he not want to see his kids, he's got to go kicking and screaming to pay for the kids.
Order to appear at a mod conference. This is a man who's talking about who Byron Allen should be dating, and he's not paying his child support. He has to be dragged into court to take care of his children.
Let's go back.
The generic order to vacate a bench warrant against the defendant is issued. Generic order.
Hold on, let's go back. Wait, let's move up.
No, it's Umar Abdullah Johnson.
Hold on, let's go back.
The generic order to vacate a bench warrant against the defendant. This man right here, if you come here and you click on
See
this.
Now, you see this woman right here, Naisha Cabanis. That is a woman that he just doxed. And I showed her in a video a long time ago. She may have a Facebook group. That's a woman that he just doxed. That's not the mother. That's not the mother of the girl that he's entangled with now. It's the one that he doxed in that video on Black Anonymous's site. Let's go. So and this shows you talking about, well, that's just one daughter. No, this is his other seed.
You can see right here, generic order, interim order in effect, conference officer, generic order to vacate a bench warrant against the defendant is issued, generic order, pro SE contempt petition filed by plaintiff, order to appear at a mod conference. This is a man who's talking about who Byron Allen should be dating, and he's not paying his child support. He has to be dragged into court to take care of his children. No, it's Umar Abdullah Johnson. Umar A. Johnson. See, that's part of the scheme. Changing your name around. So you have certain aliases under Jermaine Shoemaker, and you have another alias under Umar Johnson. That's the hustle. So today you're Brother Polite, tomorrow you're Michael Nowak.
Now, mind you, to be fair, at least Umar Johnson, we know what his real name is, unlike Tariq Nasheed, who's never told us his real name. So to be fair, we all know he's Jermaine Shoemaker, but now he's Umar Johnson or Umar Ifantude. Like, even at this video in the thumbnail of my he names himself every name under the sun.
It's the hustle. That's what the plans do. Look how far back.
This is why I personally feel that this man stole somebody's identity. I don't believe he got those degrees. And if he had those degrees, where's he's a PhD, right? So, I mean, got to ask yourself, where's all the paperwork? Where is his deposition? Or no, it's not called a deposition. It's what's it called again? Man, it's late tonight. What's it called again? Damn, y'all got to remind me, because my yeah, but even Boyce Watkins has it. Wow, I am like gone. But anyway, but not testimonial. It's the what do PhDs write? Not the certification. It's well, I'll get to that in just a second. But Umar doesn't have it though. But yeah.
Back this goes. Next 20. But yet this man's going to tell you about who you should be dating and how you should be dating them.
Dissertation. Thank you so much. He doesn't have a dissertation online. Where's it? Even Boyce Watkins has a dissertation. As piece of shit as he is, he has a dissertation. He's an actual doctor. Umar has none.
This is what you should be doing. This is public information. I don't have to blur it out. This is public information. I'm not pulling up anything that's you can pull up yourself. This is public information. But yeah, he's going to take your kid for 9 months out the year. He's going to take your kid for 9 months out the year. He's going to tell you who you should be dating and what you should be doing with your money and doing with your Christmas donations. I mean, your Christmas money, donating to him, but he don't take care of his own child.
Come on, guys. Now,
I'm not playing. I'm not guessing. This is
mind you, this is 2018, right? The kid was what, like, I guess 6 or whatever. So this is what kicking and screaming to child support court.
Embarrassment. And I have this man on your platform, and I have him out here talking and speaking the way he speak about black people, calling them coons, talking about they don't have an African mind. Have a mind and take care of your damn children. Have a mind and take care of your kids before you come up here talking about what somebody should be doing and who they should be doing it with. Take care of your damn kids. Another one in here. Just embarrassment.
See that?
Order employee terminate. It says judge signs final order, generic order, except
Folks, what he was showing you before was 2018, 2019. He took it back to 2016.
exceptions filed, interim order in effect, order to set up zero. Look, in 8/16/2016, order set to zero due to lack of income and assets.
God.
So he's claiming he don't have any money, so he don't have to take care of his kid. But he's gonna sit up here and tell you who you should be dating and how you should be dating them.
You
See, this is the problem with these frauds. And let me explain something to you. Life is about progression. You're a black man, you're a black woman in America. We know it's hard out here. I'm not here to bang on no black man, and I'm not here to tear no black man down. Go through your battles, but don't try to lead if you ain't ready to lead. Don't try to lead if you're not fit to lead. You got a drug problem? Go get help. I'm not trying to be no one's leader because I'm not fit right now in my life to be leading anyone anywhere. And Umar Johnson's not fit to be leading either. Go sit down somewhere and let those who are ready to lead and get out the way. And get out the way. This is what you're supposed to do as a man. You get out the way and let people lead. You're not ready to lead. Go clean yourself up and then come back and then lead. We all have done things in the past. We've all been places. We all going through our own battles and struggles in life. It's no different. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. The difference is I haven't taken millions of dollars from you. The difference is I am not on platforms like the Breakfast Club telling you what you need to be doing as black people. Notice I've never got on this platform one time and told you what you should be doing as black people. Do what you feel is best for you. Because nation building starts at home. Self-preservation is the highest form of elevation. You must take care of self first before you go out here and start trying to take care of other people. This man is a clown.
But wait a minute. But I have to disagree. He does take care of himself by taking your money and using your money to take care of himself. So I disagree there. I mean, he's actually when guys like him, guys like Tariq, and they do take care. Like when people say Tariq's not for no, Tariq is for reparations for him. He got his reparations. He got his $1 million and whatever from you. So that I disagree.
A joke. And I don't have no respect for people who take advantage of gullible black people because you have to understand our people are hurting right now and they're not in position to really use their brain the right way. And this man is in court for child support because he doesn't want to pay and take care of his kids. We're going to tell you who you should be sleeping with. Get the fuck out of here, man. A clown. You're a joke. You don't get no respect from me.
Told you. I mean, guys, come on now. And there's so many others. And look, you saw Lennon at the end. Listen, folks, that's another thing I want to say. You saw a lot of people bang on him. It wasn't about him. This is why I never took that bait. And a lot of the people who were too chicken shit and allowed the goofy guys to run them off their square and other people. See, a lot of people, you notice a lot of people are coming out now with the Umar content. All right. And I'm not talking about people who you've never known about or whatever. I'm talking about people who flipped it and were saying shit like, oh, why are you going after another black man like that? Jealous YouTubers are who they were. Jealous YouTubers. I'm not going to go through the list of them, but there were a few. There was that one group or the one guy, like when you saw the video that I just showed you from Black Anonymous site, that was from Solar Mind, who was running a show with another guy named O-Dog called In the Black Media too. So they were there to see Umar and they were supporters of Umar, but especially O-Dog, who is now on Hip Hop Uncensored. And so those dudes who their site is not even about hip hop, it's really about gossip and conspiracies and that type of shit. But you know, dude, people saw what Umar was doing, and Umar, I guess he was like trying to stick up for him or whatever. Then he kind of figured out Umar was running a scam, and he was afraid to say, all these people are afraid to say that he's a scam artist. He's a scam artist. But check it though. He brought Lennon on his platform in 2020 to speak to Jamal Bryant. I'm gonna get to him in a second too. There's just a very interesting thing about this. But he brought them both on, and Lennon and Jamal were talking, and he brought Lennon on because Lennon was hot at the time. And Lennon was one of the prominent people going in on Umar. And so after the goofy guys went in and said, oh, let's flip it and let's, go after Lennon. Lennon's doing this and Lennon's doing that. Everybody jumped off, and even they themselves, this site. Now, this site right here, see, don't buy this site has what, like close to 1 million subs or something like that, but you get 1,000 or 3,000 views per video or some shit. Like, dude, stop buying subs. That shit's tacky as hell, bro. Boyce Watkins, and I pointed this out in a post that I put up, where dude has over 500,000 subs, but this dude can't scrape up 40 people in his live. Something's off about that. So these dudes start to attack, and really anybody. Now you got everybody coming in, and they're using this content, calling Umar a deadbeat, but we've been calling this dude that for years. We've been calling him that for the past 5-6 years, but you attack, leave that man alone, stay out of his business. Well, if it was not a big deal then, why is it such a big deal now? Why is that? Why is it now you want to use that content? Let me say what's up to a couple of people that come in. Propane, I see you, bro. What's going on? Long time no see. Yeah, dissertation. I'm almost finished. Like, this is like, I got to get up early tomorrow too. But yeah. Benoit has said, yeah, donations. I mean, none of these, where are the goofy guys? Now let's go back to Shion Cock. And this dude got a major man crush. Look, there's a difference between supporting somebody and literally bowing down a worshiping dude. Now, mind you, this is the same guy. Raw B opened this dude up. You gave $12,000 to a woman who, at the very best, I mean, I know that, word is that she had a falling out with, I guess, an ex-boyfriend who, sent out some of her privates and stuff. Basically, what did he do? What's it called? Revenge porn. So basically, he just sent something out on her, and I guess, but I don't know. Did you see a picture of her box? And just like, my point is this: $12,000 you gave to this woman. See, at least at a strip club, you give a woman $20, they'll at least sit in your lap. You gave this woman $12,000. You're supposed to be a married man who wasn't working at the time. Both Raw B and that other girl opened you up. And he's on the platform with two of the biggest manipulators in that sector, in Ghost and the Dung Beetle from Texas, who are just going to tell him anything that they need to manipulate this dude. But my question is, where are these people who are sticking up for Umar? And to that nigga in Texas, I still got the videos, all three of them. All right. My first one, when I initially met you, and what's her name? The girl, you know her name, very big, well-endowed woman. You know her name. I got her name, but I have all those three videos. As this Umar thing starts to germinate, I'm going to go through those videos eventually in the future to show your role in enabling this clown, the so-called therapist who, listen, I don't like Griselda, all right? I think she's a goofball herself and she's a troll, but you got to admit, she totally opened that Negro up from the PPP loans to the freaking stealing the Medicare. That happened. So I'm going to wait for the right time, and I will cut that up. I have enough videos to make you look like the ass you are. enabling this bullshit. So, let's see. Let's go down the list here. Have been trying to tell the sector about my Philly. Yeah, listen, he's not in Philly. He's supposed to be Philly's son. He ain't even in Philly. He's in. That's another thing. This is what's so laughable. This is the irony of this. The man is in Stockholm, Sweden, speaking to his followers. Think about that. The man's in Stockholm. You can't make this up, man. You cannot make this up. But yeah, this man, like, this dude goes and he wants people to just say nice things. I thought steel sharpens steel. You want your brother to, not to pull you down, to critique you. This man doesn't want you to, unless you are speaking great things about Umar. This just shows a cult mindset, bro. That's all he wants. If you do any sort of critique, he'll attack you. This man gets on his live, and I'm talking about We Unlocked. He gets on his live, starts cursing out women. Now, I thought it was about respecting sisters and everything. He starts talking about, he went on this woman's live, and he started cursing her out, like, bitch this and bitch, like crazy shit. And, here's another irony about this whole Umar thing. How about the manosphere? Okay, Umar, who's about Black Queens Forever, Snow Bunnies Never, constantly catering to Black women, the type of Black women the manosphere hates. And here you have the manosphere dudes running behind him and taking his side. Dennis Sperling supposedly is trying to be the leader of the man. He's trying to take Kevin Samuel's spot. Not. But he tried to take Kevin Samuel's spot. And here he is sticking up for a dude who was the total opposite and of the Kevin Samuels. So my thing is, this is not, I don't know why people are so shocked that Umar is a deadbeat father and that Umar doesn't take care of his kids. And after he's told you many times that he doesn't do that. You don't see him with pictures with his kids. You don't see him bringing up his kids to any of his events. You don't see that. And what's so laughable, here you got, now I'm going to bring him up again. We Unlocked was saying, yeah, I don't know about, he never told me about such and such happening. And why would, let's like, and he was saying, oh, well, when I speak to him, I'm going to try to counsel him. Does it make, have you ever heard of a situation where a hoe counsels their pimp? Like, does that even make sense? And then he's screaming, nah, I know he don't got no 3 kids. What do you mean? He's got 2 kids. How do you know, nigga, when you didn't know anything about this? He's saying he knows he has 3 kids, but that he has only 2 kids, but you didn't know about the situation with this. Unbelievable, man. And they don't want you to talk. He doesn't even want you to talk about it. Don't dare talk about it. But that's just with me. I'm just not surprised, bro. Let me just go into the chat for a second and see what's going on. Yeah, he's in Sweden. He's in Stockholm, Sweden. How about that one? What's up, Dominique? Nice to see you. Umar, yeah, I mean, sexy toy lady, how are you doing? Nice to see you again. I mean, sexy toy lady, another, she gave, her family, her grandmother gave this guy tons of money. A lot of these people, they've all given money. I noticed that the saint, from the saint and the sinner, he's now going in on Umar, right? A lot of people are going in on dude, and, which is cool. I mean, they got pretty big platforms too. I mean, Ringo, he's got a pretty big platform. He's gone in on Umar. But again, this is not end of the day, y'all. This is gonna blow over. And as far as his daughter's concerned, let me say this: I can see. I mean, I'd hate to see it, but you know, she has a little bit of. I don't want it to happen, but this can be a Jaguar Wright situation. Like Jaguar Wright, when Malik from the Roots died, she used as an excuse to come out and start talking a lot of shit. And she went viral. And then 2 seconds later, you just couldn't get her off the internet. And she just starts talking and talking. And, you know, to the point where a month ago, she's at Mar-a-Lago getting an award from the conspirator in chief. Right. So, I mean, or Kwame Brown, he's another one. All right. Went viral, went in on all people he thought were his enemies. Matt Barnes, Stacks, right? Going after all these people. Then 2 seconds later, he just doesn't get off the internet. Now he's just a troll. He's just a mega troll going in and out of court for YouTube bullshit. How about that one? He just won a case from one of the women who worshipped him. Now she took him to court and he won the case. But this is what you're reduced to. You go viral and now you become a star and you just get caught up in it. I can see his daughter doing that. And when you look at it, folks, that is his daughter. He's admitted it. So I can see that happening. Now, here's a little wrinkle in the situation with his daughter. His daughter's what, 22 right now? I just want to read. This is about his father right here. Now, his father's been in the news a lot lately, right? And his father seems like a pretty cool dude. I think his father, look, his story is had a very hard upbringing, went to the army and everything. And, you know, I think the way that those fools, and I'm talking about the goofy guys and the other two that I mentioned before, excuse me, and they attacked this man. This is his father, Tiff Griff, that fucking bat, attacked this dude, screaming on him, cursing at him for what? But I just want to read a part of this story. It said, meet the North Philly raised Marine veteran who forced the city's hand on gun violence. This was about 4 years ago, and he's been in the news a lot, doing a lot of activist work. So good for him. I think he wants, like, towards, you know, end of his life, he wants to be known for doing great things. And, you know, you can't, you have to love that. But this is Umar's Potts. But let's read this story. I want to get to a part of the story. Okay, here it is. The story starts like this. Meet the North Philly raised veteran who forced the city's hands on gun violence, right? And it said Jamal Johnson's granddaughter was 17 when she was shot in the leg and he was out of town. You know what? This isn't the whole story. Hold on a second. I want to make sure. I think there's a part of this story that's missing. There's a part of this that's missing. There's a part of this that's missing. Hold on a second, y'all. Marine veteran. Let's see. Come on. Let's see. Bismuth, 2 year who was killed by a stray bullet. Anyway, let's go back to this because, all right, let me go back to that other story. I think a part of that was cut off, but that's okay. That's all right. But this was back in 2016, 2017. But the point is this. This was 2016. That was about what, 7 years ago, right? Jamal Johnson's granddaughter was 17 when she was shot in the leg, and he was out of town. Now, I don't know which granddaughter it is. From what I understand, he has a bunch of grandkids. I do wonder if it might have been this girl. Excuse me. I know that he has a niece that just got married, and this made kind of internet news that she married a white guy, right? She married a white guy. And so people were kind of trolling Umar for that. I do believe he also talked. I gotta find the I have to find the story or the either the story or the video where he talked about how he had it. I know it might have been a granddaughter that is in the alphabet community. It might have been a granddaughter. And yes, Propane, I know he was on the Drewski show. All right. Making a complete ass of himself. This is what the principal for black kids, this is what he's doing. All right. He's on the Drewski show, who, from what I hear, has got some charges kind of leveled towards him right now, too, for being at one of those Diddy parties, but whatever. He's on the Drewski show with a bunch of Botox snow bunnies making an ass of himself. I'm telling you, I think Umar Johnson stole someone's identity. You don't see him. You never seen him at a round table with scholars, real scholars. I truly think that this man stole someone's identity and ran with it, bro. I don't think this guy's a real doctor. I don't. You've seen people, you've seen Mark Lamont Hill, and Mark Lamont Hill is another guy who elevated this dude. You elevated this dude, bro. That's what you did. And you attacked black people. You attacked black people, saying that we're always trying to bring someone down. For Umar's sake, you did that. You took time out and say from you telling us that men can have periods to tell us that black people were trying to bring Umar down. You did that. And Mark Lamont Hill, I like him. He does a lot. He does real activism. He really does. But it shows you how many people can get caught up in the Umar BS. But yes, I don't think this guy's legit. There's nobody who is a real scholar or doctor. He knows how to the voice inflection. He knows how to talk. He got the wording down. He knows how to use words and phrases, and he's very colorful. That's what he's good at. But I don't think this guy is a doctor. I really don't. I don't think this guy's legit. And eventually it's going to come out, man, that this man is, and it's going to be the white media that does it, because as much as black people scream about it, you just don't want to take him in. You can see even now, this is hypocrisy at its highest form, and this guy is still going to get elevated. You're not supposed to be on Drewski doing this type of shit if you're a legitimate doctor. Like, what are we doing here? Incredible, man. Look at how look, you can dress that way, from time to time, as far as, you're taking a break. This guy is he wants to be a rapper. He wants to be like Drewski. Think about that. Incredible with this. And he'll get invited on, you know what? I gotta get some clips on some, what we're gonna do is this. See, I'm not mad at the Umars or the Tariqs or anything. We gotta attack the platforms that keep platforming these dudes and trying to legitimize them. That's what needs to happen. Drewski, like whatever, let him get his money. He's got other things to worry about right now. He's got bigger fish to fry. They're trying to link him to one of these Diddy parties right now. And how about the big homie C, who's trying to expose everybody? Now he might get exposed. There's nothing but weirdos out there, man. There really is. It's like you really aren't safe, bro. But yeah, I just wanted to speak on this, man. Listen, drop some comments out on the bottom, all right, and just let me know. This is how I feel about it, man. You should not be surprised that Umar Johnson doesn't take care of his kid, doesn't take care of his kids, as we've shown you in the Eli video. He doesn't fuck with them, and he does. And listen, Lennon may be right about that other kid. He may have more than 3. Who knows? But I don't know. It could be 2. It could be 10. He's not going to fuck with them. That's all. He's not going to fuck with them. And if he wants 2 wives, you know that he's going to try to make more kids. Who's going to take care of him? Listen, man. Now I'm going to get back to like the people who are sticking up for Umar, the people who are attacking the Umar followers, the platforms that platform Umar and help push this shit, and some of the things that, excuse me, they have said. But yeah, man, this is not surprising. So, let me just let's see that. Yeah, this is fine. Hold on. Yeah. You talking about who does, like, you must be talking about, his name is Andrew Roberts. Like this dude is like the total and complete weirdo. That dude is total weirdo. Stop talking about Umar, but Umar is clearly, he's putting up posts on the shit. See, if this wasn't his daughter, Umar would not have responded. The fact he responded so quickly and the way he responded tells you everything. That is his daughter. That's his daughter. Yeah, man. So it's crazy, man. But graph tissalizing. Yeah, man. So shout out to him. But I don't see, we notice nobody is none of the Umar followers, none of those dudes are coming out. Tiff Griff didn't put out a video, right? The African witch bitch, she didn't. Whatever happened to Oracle? Huh? What happened to that? No one's putting out videos trying to protect Umar Johnson at this point, because you will look like a fool. I do want, and let me just see if I can see this one woman. I did kind of, this one woman who had something very interesting to say about Umar. She's a teacher. And I don't know if, like sometimes, I don't know to call cap or not. As far as if they did, I mean, you just got to take their word for it. As far as, yeah, here she is, Nick at Night, Nique, like Monique. It's Neek at Night, where she breaks down. She was in family court. She was in family court for her kid. So come on now, and she breaks down everything that Umar's saying is cap. Everything. Hold on a second. I'm going to try to find this woman. I'm sure she's still there. I just want her to say what we all were saying about this clown. We were all saying this about this clown. And again, I don't know if she's if she might be saying it now just to say, well, look, I wasn't down with any of that nonsense. But let's see. Information, man. He dropped something on this. Yeah, when something goes this viral, everybody's talking about it, man. Everybody is talking about it. So this is not some fake news. This is real news. Look at conscious energy. Let's see. You knew he was going to get a piece of this. I'm looking for this woman. And Umar's got, like, Cynthia G is now going in on you. You got Dane Calloway spacking you up. I mean, let's see. Hold on. Yeah, shout out to Humble King, by the way, who went in. And he had to deal with a couple of trolls himself. I'm looking for this woman, how she breaks it down. She's this teacher. Well, she broke it down very well. Very well. Just give me a sec. Let's see if I can find her. Let's see if I can find this woman. Give me patience. And thanks for coming through, by the way. Leave comment sections on the bottom. And listen, one thing, if I ever ask anybody, or, oh, this guy's saying the vultures are circling Umar. If anyone ever asked me about Umar, I'd never send them to the critics. I'd say just go to his go to his Instagram. Go to his Instagram, and that's all you need to know about Umar Johnson. That's all. Look at the Instagram. Look at what he's promoting. Look at what he's promoting. Let's see. Come on. How did I hate when but there's so many people giving commentary on dude that shit. Yeah, she went. Now his daughter went on Tommy Sotomayor's show. This is what I mean. She may become another Jaguar Wright. She's on Tommy Sotomayor, like arguing with him. Like, come on, man. Let's see. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. Tanya TKO. Hold on. Oh, I gotta find it. If not, we'll just find it. We'll just do it another time. But yeah, it was Ringo. And Dane Calloway smacked him up. Like when you got Dane Calloway getting the jump on you, bro, then forget about it. Let's see. Damn, I cannot. Oh, wait. No, I can't find that. Shit. Damn, man. She didn't take it. I guess I'll find it some other time, man. But listen, y'all. Like I said, not a shock. Nothing shocking about this whole Umar situation. But you leave your comments in the comment section. And yeah, she's doing a lot of talking. But again, it's his daughter. And this is basically everything that she's saying is true. Obviously, everything she's saying is true. So yeah, we'll get up on this again, man. Thanks for coming through. Peace and Pan-Africanism, family. And yeah, man, thanks for coming through. Leave some comments in the comment section. Got anything to say? Listen, if you're for him, tell me why I shouldn't talk about him. And also like, share, subscribe. All right. And that's it, man. Thanks everyone for coming through. Peace.